got smaller, but it kind of weeded out some people. So it's like the
Yeah.
people that are still like, you know, it's like survival. The people that made it, I'm like, okay, so you guys are here. You know what I mean? So it's
Yes.
good. I'm glad that you're here. But you know, it kind of like, you know, it you know, you hear a lot of rappers, you know, they rapping about how it's like lonely, you know, or something like that. I used to be like, what do you mean? Like you're alone? I remember watching a celebrity, right? A celebrity break up with these two people broke up and then they were rich. And I was like, you're rich, man. What are you talking? What are you
I know.
you
At the
got money?
time, you don't see it like that. You're
Yeah,
like,
I
what
was
are
like,
you talking about?
I was like, y'all broke up. You know how many people want you? You got money, man, and you got this and that and that. And I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't see the issue. And I was like, you can find a girlfriend easy, but you can't find a good one.
That's
You know what
right.
I mean? Like
That's right.
you've been with your lady forever. You know what I
There's
mean? So
31 years.
yes, that's
Yes.
great. So it's like you already got her, and then you had to, you know. But now I don't. Now I'm like, all right, what you want? You know what I mean? Like I've hung out with people, and then just you know went in the kitchen, came out, and they're recording in my living room. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah. So it's
wow.
like, all right, what's
You know what,
going?
man? And you know what? They don't know what they do. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's like what Jesus said.
yeah,
Father,
yeah, yeah,
forgive them. Because they
yeah,
just don't know what they're doing.
yeah.
Listen, man, you were talking about family members. I actually had a family member, a male, runs up to my wife. And it's like, you know you need to leave him, right? Because
What?
wait, this dude mad because I won't give him no money. So he like, you know what, you need to go out there and find your own way. Because you know he ain't gonna never let you fly like you supposed to fly. I was like, and my wife
Because
came
that's
back
gonna
and
make you
told
give
me, see
you.
that shows how I got a good woman.
Yeah.
Because she came back and said, you know what so and so said?
like she ain't
And you
gonna
know
tell you.
what? I would have never knew, man. This is
Wow.
family.
Yeah.
Family, blood.
Yeah.
And you like, but he
Yeah.
mad because I won't give him no money. So he trying to throw salt into the whole thing. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, my mind. But this fame thing is really, really crazy. You know, one day you in, one day you out. One day you up, one day you
When they
cancel.
down.
I've been
Yeah.
canceled many times. So, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I can't
But,
wait to be as canceled as many times you've been. You
hey,
know what I mean?
look,
I can't wait.
you know what? I'd rather be canceled. That means I was picked up at one time in my life.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly, man. I can't wait to be canceled. This is gonna be great.
mean?
Yeah,
Man, so
man.
how are you handling this whole coronavirus, you know, the COVID-19? I mean, have you literally been in that studio for 6 weeks straight?
Yeah. I mean,
Because your
you
hair
know,
looks good. I got to, wait.
thank you.
Your hair looks, your twisties look amazing.
Hey, you know, it's getting long, man. It's
I know,
getting
it's
long.
like, it's tie and tight.
Yeah. So I just been not cutting it. So you know, I don't have a choice. No, but it's been good, man. I think a lot of times, you know, people get in situations like this and you know, they're stuck in quarantine and they're bored. And I think if you're bored, you're being lazy, you know, because you know, a lot of times I feel like this whole quarantine is like a smog and people can't see anything. So they're like, I can't see what's going on. So I'm gonna just chill right here till it
Yeah.
clears. And I'm just gonna keep moving forward. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna move forward. So when it does clear, you be like, look how far ahead Preacher is. So I've been
Yes.
working like crazy. I've been trying to work on my YouTube and I'm building that up. And I jumped up like 60,000 subscribers in the last month.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to work on my YouTube, work on my new special. You know, I'm just writing a lot. And I'm just trying to do as much as I can, you know what I mean, to prepare when this is over because it's gonna end, and I don't want to be in the same spot I was. So
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It ain't gonna end.
it's not going to end.
It's not, because you are true talent. You love the game. Your passion leads you. And this is what I tell a lot of people all the time, man. And I know it sounds, and again, it sounds good. I used to say stuff like that. Like, you know, man, it's going to end. And, you know, I better get it now. Look, man, it ain't ended. Because for me, nothing will ever stop me from doing what I love. Ever. So as long as I'm alive, it will never end. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Now,
I
my
meant the
passion.
quarantine.
Yep.
I meant the quarantine.
Man, it's funny because
So when you said
I've
it's
been
never
doing
going
so
to end, I was
many.
like, what do you mean? You know something I don't know, man? I was so scared. I was like, wait a second.
You know what? It's cool. It's so crazy because what's wild right now, I had 2 #1 movies during the whole quarantine: The Willoughbys and John Henry on Netflix. The #1 movies, and I'm sitting
Congrats.
here like, and I'm just sitting here. I've been sitting here for 8 weeks. Okay, But one thing I do know is that the passion that I've always had has always provided for me. Like I go passion first, and then the money will come. And man, and this is what I see in you, man. When you were on AGT, dude, it's like, it was like, you know, when you see something that's totally star quality, a man who's dedicated to whatever he's doing to that level, it inspired me, man. It was one of the things, man, made me like wake up. I'm like, I got to get back to work. Like, I got to figure something else out. Because your energy was so incredible, man. And it will never end for you, bro.
I got a question. Now, first
Yes,
off,
sir.
thank you so much, man. And you have no idea. I can't even describe what those words mean to me. So, I mean, it's not even possible to put in words. So, thank you so much. You know, like you're honestly, man, like you, okay, this is how big of an influence you are. So, I was talking to my producer on AGT. I'm getting off topic because I wanted to ask something else. Remind
Okay,
me
go
to
ahead.
ask the question. Okay, but when I was talking to my producer at AGT, they were like, who are like three people that you would love to meet or whatever, right? Because I wanted, they were talking about, you know, who would I get paired up with? Because I didn't have a partner to do whatever. It was like, who would you want to be paired up with to shoot your the B-roll thing? You know what I'm saying, before the performance or
Yes,
whatever.
yes.
And then I was like, well, you're not gonna find these people. I mean, because you can't afford them. But Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, or Terry Crews. And I said
Wow.
that. I said Terry Crews, right? And then they was like, oh, okay. Well, we got something. We might be able to get them for you. And I was
Yeah.
like, you're not gonna get them. and then you were hosting it. And then I was
Wow.
like, yeah. So I was
But see,
like,
that's destiny.
I was crazy. And you know how hard I was trying to freak out when, when I was talking to you and stuff. I was like, man, just don't be weird. Don't be weird, because I just don't. I've been in situations where I've met famous people, and then I was like too weird. So I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
but anyway, I'm a huge fan. Anyway, so this is my question to you. All right,
Okay.
when you doing stand up?
Wow. You know what? I've hosted a couple of comedy shows, but you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm
Hey,
definitely going to do it. I'm
hey,
really going to try it. I'm going to go out there. And now, this is the thing. I'm not afraid of looking like a fool. I've done that before. So I know
what's
you're going to
gonna?
get
Yeah,
booed. You got people going to go, but anything I want to try, I'm willing to pay the price for it. And really, you got to help write some stuff with me, man.
hey, man,
You know what
hey,
I mean? We can
Hey,
do the
I'm down,
creative
man.
stuff.
I don't know what I mean, listen, man, you funny already, okay? So what people like for me, when people look at me, they're not looking at the joke like, man, that joke is like the most well crap. They just love my personality and
Yes.
the same thing they love about you. People love you. When people like love your silliness, you know what I mean? How you just acting crazy on like white chicks and like that stuff was so funny, man. That was so funny, man. You made that song famous. You know
Dude.
what I mean? So
I
you
mean,
made it big.
again, man, look, I don't have what they call I'm unembarrassable. You know what I mean? I don't really
Yeah.
feel that. I just
Same.
love to entertain. And you know who
Same.
came up to me like that? Just like you. And Jay Leno told me that. He said, you want to try this. I think you got a nice stand-up career. And I was going, what?
Yeah.
But the thing is, what's so crazy is I'm too busy working on all the other stuff.
I know, yeah. Well, that's a
You know
good
what I mean?
problem to have.
I was like,
I
wait,
mean,
how much stand-up paying? You know?
hey, oh, you know what?
I need to go straight to a special, or I was like, to keep up with AET, all that money.
Yeah. You're
I
right.
said,
You're
am I
right.
ready to go on the road?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. You sell out
Well,
a stadium, man. You'll sell out a stadium.
yeah,
You'll be fine, man.
well, you know what?
So,
I feel honored that you would say that because, as one of the funniest comedians out right now, you are for this time. Preacher Lawson, what do you have coming up next? I mean, do you have anything filmed that's going to be out or anything? I mean, I'm here to promote, man. I mean, are you
man,
planning some more comedy albums? What's up?
well, I'm working on my new special. I'm actually gonna do I'm gonna do some. I can't do stand up, so I'm actually gonna do some like stand up on my live. I'm not gonna do stand up. I'm just gonna tell stories because I
Yes.
can't. I can't be like, you ever go to Walgreens and like do full bits and look like silly. So So I'll probably do something like that. But you know, we was working on a couple things. We were working on a couple things, and it kind of Corona kind of like, you know, kind of slowed it down a little bit. But we still have we still have a few things in the works I'm excited about. And my special's still out on BET Plus. It should
Yes.
be, you know what I mean? And it'd be, you know, go check that out. It's a 7-day free trial. I'm not telling you what to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
But
Not,
you know,
but.
hey, but it's free. You know. You got so many friends from Brazil, man. Oh my God.
Oh,
Bro.
my Brazilians, man. Those are my people, man. Te amo, Brazil. Te amo.
That's crazy, man.
Listen, if anything, if it don't work in America, I'm going down south, way down south. You know what I
That's
mean?
great.
And I
Yeah,
am
for sure.
Mr. Brasilia.
Hey.
You know, they just like the Texas pop, man. They want it all.
But it took me like a year to learn that, man. Yeah, it took me so long.
But you got it.
But then when I finally got it, I was like, man, and then you pop everything. How you pop your abs? That's crazy, bro. You pop an individual ab at one time.
Hey, man, I was doing it since I was 13, and it was because I had no dates, no girlfriend. I was home alone, and I was just like, oh, wow, look, that moved, and it was okay. Yeah. And you couldn't get girls doing that anyway. So
yeah.
You got to get the money first, and then
you gotta get the money.
It's like, oh,
wrong girl. You be like, man, that's not, you know what I
mean? He's so cute, you know. And now, you know what I mean? When you drive by,
but man, you know, in 7th grade, I was voted the ugliest kid in class. You know what I mean? I know. Well, they didn't vote me the ugliest kid in class, but they voted me. They were voting for the best looking person, and I was just last. So that's so, you know what I mean? But then I got on TV, and then people like, oh my God, you look so good. You know, it's like,
he's so cute.
Yeah. It's like, okay, now see, TV is what I need to do this whole time. I need to jump on TV.
The first woman that fell in love with me, I grabbed her. You know what I mean? And we've been together forever, and we gonna be together forever. So it makes so much sense. But man, I'm about to run, man. I love you, brother.
I love you too, man.
Thank you for hanging out with me, man. And take care of yourself during this Corona thing, because it's no joke. Hopefully, I hope soon they're gonna start letting things loose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, after a while, people are like, staying inside could be worse than getting Corona.
Yeah. Because I mean, we're used to this. Like, we're social, you know, creatures, so we got to be interactive with each other. So people are getting a little, you know, it's too much. But yeah. You know, I'm sure they're gonna open some stuff up, but you know, thank you again for having me, man. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. Thank you, man.
And I'm serious, man. We gotta talk about some stuff, man. We gotta I'm writing, I'm working on some things, and I'm always thinking of you, bro. I mean, because I think you've got a tremendous actor thing going on too, man. I think the world has yet to see all of Preacher Lawson right now. I mean, probably some serious roles too. You know what I mean? You got range, bro. You got range. I'm gonna give it up to you, because I see it, and you're a star.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
All right. I love you, brother.
You love you too, man. You made my day, my week. All right.
Hey, take care and get some. Make sure you stay safe. You know what I mean? All right. The twisties are tight.
Thank you, man. You got to get you some. You got to get you some.
Take care, brother. Love you, man.
All right. Love you too, brother. All right.